Hello, wonderful people, wonderful guys all around the world. People in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, and any other part of the world, guys. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. On our take today, we're making reference to Nigeria, the latest troubles in Nigeria, which is the minimum wage, where Nigerians vociferous clergyman, Reverend Father George Ehusani has you know taken to the social media in an attempt to advise the government, where he poured out his frustration and which captures and mirrors the current state of the most of Nigerians. Yes, Nigeria, guys, as a country, it is highly blessed with enormous resources. Yes, the country is highly blessed with enormous resources, but yet the leadership has always been on the neck of Nigerians, has always been on the neck of the citizens, where they, misfit priority has become the order of the day, or misplaced priority has become the order of the day. As the title suggests, guys, the despicable acts about Nigeria, even dog cannot take it. Yeah, as I've said, the clergyman in an 10-minute video, which has gone viral in the media space in Nigeria, in a sermon by Reverend Father George Ehusani, reflecting on the ongoing tripartite negotiation of new minimum wage, with the very Catholic priest expressing his frustration on the character of leadership in Nigeria. Yes, in that video, that man was highly, spin out what is exactly the current state of Nigerian masses, the current state of the workers in the country. Amidst wealth, guys, I will drop the link to the video in this. Check the description box. You see the link to his video, the 8-minute video. You watch it, see what the man has to say. Yes, today our global tech is on that. We are reflecting on that. We are trying to analyze, dissect, and see how things has not gone well with this country, despite enormous wealth Nigeria is blessed with. Yes, guys, it's wrong. Only Lagos, the GDP of Lagos State in Nigeria. Lagos State is the third most wealthy economy in Africa. Yes, Lagos State, only Lagos State, the GDP of Lagos State. That means Nigeria number one, followed by, I think, was it Egypt as of now, or is it South Africa? Then Lagos. If Lagos were to be a country, we are bringing it now. If Lagos were to be a country, it could be the third, largest economy and wealthy country in Africa. But Lagos is a state in Nigeria. Yet, amid this affluence, this money, this wealth, the leadership in this country has always gotten it wrong. No wonder Chino Achebe of blessed memory, in his book titled The Many Troubles with Nigeria, he squarely captured that, the summary of that book. He said the issue, the problem of Nigeria is solely leadership. And it is on that we are calling on the Nigerian leadership and the government to realize the importance of this. They should realize that serving their selfish means is not what is leadership or what is expected of them. Instead, putting first the interest of the masses, putting first the interest of the citizens of about 300 million people. Because I believe Nigerians, we are about 300 million people. Forget the statistic and figures given that we are 230 million people. Nigeria, in fact, we are even more than 300 million people. Yes, it is disturbing and alarming that country with this huge, population, with the gifts and enormous wealth abounds everywhere, the masses are going through hard times. So we really called on the Nigerian government and the tripartite negotiation committee to do the needful to understand what it takes to be, to give the citizens of the country. In that video, guys, according to Father Husani, in the undated sermons, which probably might have been delivered either on Sunday, which is June 8th, or Saturday, which is June 8th, or on Sunday, June 9th, 2024, he said, and I quote, "Something is seriously wrong with the heads of many of our leaders who, while receiving hundreds of thousands or millions as salary, would sit in a boardroom to discuss the sustainability or otherwise of paying 60,000, which is about 59.66 US dollars equivalent to the poorest of workers in Nigeria." End of quote. He further went ahead and said, open quote, he said, "How can anyone who earns 200,000 naira, 300,000 naira, 400,000 naira, 500,000 naira, not to talk of people who earn 1 million, 2 million and above, how can they go to sleep in good conscience every day?" He asked. How can they go to sleep in good conscience and come out to sit down in a boardroom to discuss the sustainability of otherwise of paying 60,000, which I've said is about 59.66 US dollars equivalent to the poorest of workers in Nigeria? How can we go to bed and sleep? He asked. All those who belong to the elite who earn 2, 3, 4, 500,000 or 1 million, how can you go to sleep in good conscience? I say, if you still have any conscience, he asked rhetorically. How can you go to sleep in good conscience and come out to be debating? Father Husseini asked, noting that it is a crime against humanity, among other things. Yes, as I said, I'll drop the link in the description box below, guys. I'll drop the link to the video in the description box below, which has gone viral on social media. This is what we've been saying. Nigeria is blessed. Nigeria is enormous. Everybody wants to rush to come to Nigeria. When I said everybody wants to, I said many countries around the world. I mean many countries around the world. The West, the America, everybody wants to come and have a bite of the Nigerian natural resources. But yet, the citizens of this country are not enjoying the wealth of the country. It is only few select that are enjoying the country. Guys, you now see the reason why I've told us time without number. I'm compelled to vote, joining into the leadership and public service in Nigeria. People like us that are genuine, that they really want to change the fortune of this country, will have it good towards, ensuring that Nigerian natural resources serve the masses of this country. We are not saying that the present crop of leaders are not trying, because not all of them are bad. We must admit we have good leaders in Nigeria also, but bunch of them, many of them, like 60 to 70% are bad, and they are self-centered. Guys, you see what I've been saying? People like Marwa, people like us need to go into public space, but it is unfortunate that people like us, most of the times, we are inundated by the tax. His Marwa, for example, has always said he doesn't want to go into political space. But I've taken it upon myself. I want to go into the political leadership. Guys, on daily basis, on weekly basis, I receive over 10 messages. People telling me, calling on me to vie for political position. Even yesterday, as I was saying, a lady was on my neck. My friend, shout out to Jennifer Bihi. She's from Benue State. She was on my neck, calling on me when I told her I don't want to start contesting in 2027, which is the next election window. I want it to be in next 8 years, in the next 11 years or thereabouts, which is 2031. She was mad. She said, no, people like us need to be in political space. People like us need to be in the political landscape to better the lives of people and Nigerians. Yes, guys, but I told her, there is a peculiarity when it comes to the politics of Nigeria. So I've told her I'm doing the underground work. I'm doing the work right now, doing the consultation. And all the persons that they've contacted me, I've told them is the consultation that is ongoing right now. Because we cannot allow few Nigerians to take us for granted in this country. And guys, let me tell us, this present crop of Nigerian leaders, they had it so good. They were sponsored free of charge. Nigeria as a state sponsored them. They went to school free of charge. They were fed in school. So they were given money to take back home to their parents. But it's highly unfortunate that the same kind of persons that the state has, given them everything on platter of God are now meting out, harsh punishment and harsh economic policies on the citizens of this country. It's highly wrong. You see, that is what I've been saying. We have people on this space, like Wodemaya, busy rushing these people, going around, snapping with them, saying, that's what I've been telling him. Wodemaya, I'm not moved by the leaders to snap with them. I want to see concrete results, the way Marwa is impacting lives. I want to see you impacting lives like Marwa, not going around snapping with president. I've been to this president of this country, I've snapped with him. You do it to love vibrational human beings that they don't know themselves. They are still in quagmire state. They are still in 3D world. They are still moved by the things of this world. There's nothing that can be done in this world that it will move me. Only thing that will move me in this life is when you are impacting human beings. It's when you are having a swell time impacting on the lives of people in your immediate community. Just like Marwa, what Marwa is doing in his community. Guys, Nigeria is blessed. Nigeria would have gone beyond where we are. But leadership has always, brought us down. It's really wrong. Leaders in this country must be accountable. Leaders in this country must be whole accountable, and they must pay for each of their crime they have committed against Nigerians. That is why Reverend Father Iyusani, go through that video, guys. It's 8 minutes long. Watch the video. The links is in the description box. Watch the video, guys. It's wrong when leaders that are meant to better the lives of people are not given opportunity. It's highly despicable. We need leaders like Marwa. And when Marwa visits Nigeria, I will see how to convince him on how to go into politics. It doesn't matter. We need people like him. We need leaders like him that can really impact the lives of citizens in Africa. It is high time leaders in Africa stand up to the clarion call of serving the people, not serving their selfish motives and enriching themselves. It is only in this country, guys, it is only in this part of the world, especially Africa by extension, that people go into politics poor and they come out rich, so highly rich. Someone that could not even afford to wear good clothes before venturing into politics, but he will come out so rich, riding thousands of SUVs and latest chain of cars. Not to talk about building structures. I will show you structures, some part of Abuja, guys, in this video. I will show you. You will see these structures are houses built by private citizens or citizens that are in government. Where is the money getting from? The money are looted from the public coffers. But yet, to pay the workers, they are busy complaining that they cannot afford to even pay the 60,000. What billions and trillions of naira have been looted in this country. If Nigeria is not blessed, the amount of stealing that it is going on in Nigeria, that stealing they cannot replicate such in America. When such is replicated in America, which is the police wall of this world, American economy will shake. But Nigeria has been standing right from colonial era. Money eaten by the West, the colonial masters, they left, and then the selfish leaders came and they're eating the money, and up to today, Nigeria is still standing. The wealth of this nation is still standing. Nigeria does not know that anything has been removed or even something minute has been fetched from the reservoir of the wealth in this country. Guys, just imagine the kind of resources, the wealth God has blessed this country with. But the leadership has always got it wrong. The bottom line of this video, I am calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration to do the needful of trying to see how they can go into the negotiation, even as the labor union has said they are standing at the rate of 250,000 naira. We want them to meet at a common ground. and also take disciplinary measures, because immediately I know the trade union also in this country, they are also wicked set of people, the business people in Nigeria and by extension Africa. Immediately, if this minimum wage is increased, life, the standard of living and everything will skyrocket again. That is Africa for you. I don't know why they fail to realize that the majority of the people are not workers. How many people are working with the government? And how many people that they are not working with government, how many of them are gainfully employed? Yes, even if you are doing private business, the tax alone is huge. It has the ability to run down the business. So we call on the government to ensure that measures are put in place that those that are going to skyrocket prices of goods and commodity market are, go after, brought to the book, charged, and used as deterrent to other people. It is high time, because the cost of living is high in Nigeria. It has tripled, guys. For instance, if this phone was bought at $10 in Nigeria right now, to buy these phones, for instance, I'm just giving an instance, to buy this phone right now, you are going to buy it as like, if it was bought at $10, you'll be buying it at $50. It has tripled or quadrupled. It's wrong. It's highly wrong. So why? It's alarming and disturbing that government of this nation don't care about the citizens of this country. It's wrong. Thank you, Reverend Father George Ehusani. He was my parish priest at the Church of the Assumption at Sokola, Abuja, Nigeria. Guys, let's just take a look at some of the sections of Abuja. Just take a look at some of the sections of Abuja. Guys, my wonderful people, see us in our next video. Yes, watch, enjoy yourself. Thank you. Just take a look. This is a section of Abuja, Nigeria. And I'm at the top of rooftop. Yes, guys, just take a look. Just take a look. This is a section of Abuja. This is not complete Abuja, just a section. Just a section of the nation's capital. Yet, with all this wealth, with all these beautiful houses, edifices, there are Nigerians going through hard times, and the government are proposing 60,000 naira, which is equivalent to $59.66. Yes, that's the equivalent of 60,000 naira, which is United States dollars 59.66. That's what they are proposing for the poorest of the poor workers. Nigeria is highly blessed. Nigeria is a blessed country. Everywhere you go in this country, in fact, even the poorest country in Nigeria, which is Zamfara State, is more, wealthier than Ghana as a country. I am sorry, guys, people from Ghana, it is not meant to castigate you. It is not meant to put your country in a bad light. I'm just emphasizing it for emphasis sake. But the truth is, record has it, Nigeria's most poorest state, which is Zamfara State, has wealth, enormous wealth, more than Ghana as a country. We're not talking about 36 states plus Abuja, which makes it as the nation's capital, which makes it 37. You understand? But yet, Nigeria's workers are living in a despicable conditions, abject poverty, and the government are not trying. Hence, the decision of the priest, who was my parish priest some years back. Yes, some years back, he was my parish priest, and he has been one of the vociferous voices in Nigeria, campaigning for the common good of, mankind, generality of Nigerians. But yet the leaders are just hell-bent on making things hard for the citizens. Guys, you can see, this is just a section of Nigeria, and that place you are seeing over there, which has a mountain, that area points to Nigerian National Stadium, that site, and it leads to Airport Road. Yes, in Azikiwe Nnamdi International Airport Road in Abuja. Guys, you can see, and this place, this site, this section leads to the CBD, which is Central Business District area, down there. We cannot see the CBD from here. We can't see the CBD from here. But guys, Nigeria's government are not trying, honestly. So we are calling on the Nigerian government led by the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to do the needful, trying to augment this, because the labor union, Labour Union and trade union are going for 250,000 naira, while the leaders are saying they can't afford to pay that money. In fact, that they cannot even afford to pay 60,000. Yes, so you can see, guys. See us in our next video. We love you. Bye bye.